Everybody remembers or has heard about the great blizzard of February 1978 and its awful effect on this area. But many of you may not remember or may not have heard about a weather event that was in some ways just as disruptive as the Great Blizzard. It happened just before the Great Blizzard, and 37 years ago today, January 21st, 1978, Rhode Island was still recovering from it, that late January ice storm that took down so many power lines that electricity was out for many days. Here's today's flashback.
Rhode Island was digging out after a big snowstorm, a snowstorm that also caused a lot of ice to form on trees and power lines. When was the last time you saw piles of snow this big in downtown Providence?
By now, most of us have said, when will it ever end? We have been iced on, rained on, and now snowed on. And the worst may be yet to come.
Hey, did this guy have some inside information? Charles Johnson probably had no way of knowing that the worst was indeed yet to come, in the form of the blizzard of '78 several weeks later. 1 year later, January 21st, 1979, another big storm. But this time it was so warm it might have come down as snow, but it melted quickly and resulted in severe flooding. Roads were shut down in some cases.
And you might have noticed how Kennedy Plaza used to look in that 1978 story about the ice storm. That big pile of snow was in between Charles Johnson and the federal courthouse, which is still there today, of course, but everything else really has changed over there, hasn't it? It's a much different look than the Kennedy Plaza, which reopened just a day or two ago. In fact, the official rededication of Kennedy Plaza occurred yesterday. Big ceremony with elected officials and others on hand. It's 4 minutes before 6 o'clock, and we're glad you're with us here on the Sunrise Show this Wednesday morning, January the 21st. That's Flashback.